night. I didn't get back till 4:30 in the morning.
I know, I figured.
And then I was taking pictures of my cousin's daughter's soccer match at 10:30 at Fickner. So it's like, and now I do this. It's like I could use a nap.
Heard there were a couple of red cards handed out last night.
Was there?
Yeah, with Bender North.
What are they going, 2 20-minute halves?
40s.
40 halves? What is North now? What's the record?
I think they're 2-1, something like that. They're ranked 4th in the state.
What's North's record?
2-0.
2-3-2 wins.
Read the game last night.
No, I missed it.
2-0?
Yep, 2-0. I wanted to make it out, but I missed.
We heard rumors there was a red.
Brooklyn's over saving inside the 18, not warming up right now. Apparently some girl went to pull herself by her hair, and she pulled her back and got her in the nose, and elbow to the nose for a straight
The
red.
girl went like this.
Apparently there was a lot of blood, so apparently like Patrick thinks like she actually broke her nose.
Wonder who got hit.
But apparently she's been like just getting at her all game long and just like tugging at her, just constantly
What
fouling her.
position did she play?
What's that?
The one that got suspended.
Brooklyn, she rotates between attacking mid and striker.
Probably Kenzie Jerome. Got her. Sounds like Kenzie. We play with all the Ben girls in the club.
Gotcha.
Hey Siri. Jonathan, where you at? I'm on the side with the bleachers and the blue tarp. You see the blue tent I'm right at midfield on the bleachers at the top of the bleachers?
What's up?
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm just taking a look around.
Alright, so I'm on the soccer field where the bleachers are. You're at North Medford, right? Hello and welcome to Table Rock Sports. We're glad to have you with us. I'm Deputy Soto along with Jonathan McCrary. We're coming to you from North Medford High School, the site of Soccer Today. And we're going to be checking out, they'll be doing the starting lineups and things. It is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Hope you got down there today and got your free tickets to Macklemore. That will be coming up here in not too long of a time. But we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Just back from Portland, got back with the team on the bus last night at about 4:30 in the morning. Rolled around, shot some pictures at my cousin's daughter's game this morning at Fichtner. And here I am doing girls soccer this afternoon. Tomorrow, all day at Spiegelberg Stadium doing PA for Pop Warner. It's a weekend, isn't it? Doesn't seem like it, but we'll check it out. We're having fun. We also invite fans to check out all the features on TableRockSports.net, where you can find an easy access to live streaming events, Southern Oregon Sports Spotlight, our new feature, the Alumni Watch. Also, be sure to download our new free app and watch all the Table Rock Sports Network events on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere that you connect for free. Coming up in just a minute, we'll have our introductions, referees coming on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We do appreciate you being with us here. I'm Deputy Soto along with Jonathan McCreary coming to you from Hofburg Field in Medford, Oregon, and a great play coming today. Two undefeated teams at this game today. Summit coming in from the Bend area and North Medford all coming in undefeated. So something's going to change in somebody's world today. Who will it be? We'll have to wait and see and find out when we come back in just a minute. Thanks for being with us on Table Rock Sports. Back after this in just a moment.
We're here because U.S. Cellular has unlimited data, and our total plans don't have hidden fees.
Neither does my plan.
You sure about that? Hidden fees from other carriers pop up unexpectedly and hit you over and over again. Get no hidden fees and unlimited data with a stronger signal plus $300 back only from U.S. Cellular.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partner.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Deputy Soto along with Jonathan McCrary coming to you from Hofburg Field as the teams are getting lined up. Get ready. We'll show you the live action now right at the midfield stripe we are as we get down to put the scoreboard up and start the clock. 2 40-minute halves they will play, and we'll get going with that here in just a second. They're going to have first kick. Seems odd that the first thing they do is kick it backwards. That seems kind of weird. Makes no sense, does it, Jonathan?
I don't think so, but
You're going the wrong way. It's like she has no intention of going forward.
I'm just learning as I go.
We're underway, and here we go. North Medford now coming into today 2-0, big thing, and that's a good start for them. Last night, North Medford with the big win up north over Jefferson, and so they are 2-0 in football.
Yeah, I was able to catch that game held Demir mostly in check.
Yeah, until late, and that was playing against the subs, where he kind of ran off. He got over 200 yards.
And what a good way for Brad to make a statement for himself in front of potential scouts.
Yeah. Yeah, he had 4 rushing touchdowns and a 77-yard kickoff return for a touchdown and about 175 yards.
It's pretty impressive.
Not bad for an evening.
Not bad indeed.
On the road. Great kid, too. Really nice kid. Here we go with the kick. Corner. Defense gets it out of there. Back in. Uh-oh. Charging the goal. Good job. Nicely done. Good defense there on that one. North Medford trailing down in the corner there.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No score yet. We're underway. 38 minutes to go here in the game in the first half. Summit coming from the Bend area in their white uniforms. North Medford in the home black and red. Well, that's going to be hot on a sunny day. Usually I've seen North Medford wear their white uniforms at home. On a hot day like this. It's funny, they have these beautiful bleachers here, and you got all these people sitting in lawn chairs in the front, just like they did when they were playing Pee Wee soccer. It's like, folks, there's grandstands. Come on up here. Join us.
I think this field was still under construction when I was going to school.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't really a shot on goal, but the goalkeeper will have a kick out. You can watch this and all the games on TableRockSports.net. And if you haven't visited the site lately, oh my goodness, what a change we've made. We are now streaming on YouTube as well. You can go to Table Rock Sports, and for instance, last night we had 8 football games on, and you could watch all 8 on the same page in like little miniature boxes and keep track of all 8 games and click on the one you want to pop open and watch by itself. But I mean, we had games at Phoenix, Klamath Falls, Medford, Grants Pass. Let's see, where else did we have? Portland, Gresham. I myself was in Portland at Jefferson High School. Left on the bus at 9:30, got home on the bus at 4 a.m.
I remember those trips.
Mm-hmm. You know, with the stop at Canyonville exit and the little rest stop up there, and then at Salem at Hometown Buffet.
We used to stop at Cottage Grove.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, on the
go
way
to
back.
McDonald's.
yeah. That's the shorter trips. The longer trips. And then we also stopped at the rest stop just outside of Wilsonville by Langdon Farms there, the rest stop. So we got out and did a little stretch, walk through kind of thing.
Yeah,
Well,
I like stopping at Wilsonville.
They did. I watched. Having fun on the bus with the guys. Tell you what, you know the biggest surprise last night for me? One of the highest scorers in the game? Kicker, Danny Cassette.
Danny Cassette, huh?
He had a pick 6 for 42 yards for a touchdown. He had 2 field goals, and he had 6 extra points.
That's a Deion Sanders type performance right there.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you, for a kicker to be one of the leading scorers in the state, you know, he's doing pretty good in this country. Sorry for the poll, folks, but that's our tent. So we'll try to stay around it. Yeah, there you go. It's right in front of our tent. If we don't, this equipment will melt out here. We don't have a press box out here. Have to talk to the administration about that. We got to get a press box up here. North now on the drive, coming down the field. Sophie Elam, the junior.
That one goes out of bounds.
They'll have the throw-in down there. And I think if we pan all the way to the left, I think we'll see most of the field. Well, there's a bar there. Oh, people with umbrellas, come on.
Trying to stay out of the heat, just
Well,
like
that's
us.
well, I know, but it's like if you're going to do that, sit up higher.
And there's plenty of bleacher space up
Yeah,
here.
the bleachers are empty, and everybody's sitting down here with umbrellas and blocking our view. And, you know, you see 12 people here with cameras. It's like, just watch the game on Table Rock Sports.
There you go.
You know, you can download it, record it, save it. And how much does it cost?
$0.
Free, nada.
Nothing.
No pesos whatsoever. No score so far. We're in the 34 minutes to go and change. I think our clock is about 2 seconds behind the actual clock. Let's see if we can fix that. 34, 30. Go. Yeah, we're pretty much right on schedule. Ball out of bounds out there, throwing it in. That looks like Ross. Jaslyn Ross, the senior, state shot put champion, by the way, in case you didn't know that. North down there, threatening, ball inside the box. We're going to get a whistle there, change of possession. North Medford backing up on defense. Here comes the ball across, get it over. Ross down there as well. There's some battles going on, some tackling. The dribble goes to a tackle and the ball goes out of bounds. Well, we're glad to have you with us here, Deputy Soto, along with Jonathan McCrary, and bringing you action. As we move along, we'll give you the rosters for both teams. For Summit, number 1 is Katie Smythe, goalkeeper. She's a junior. Number 3 is Caroline Schutz, and she is a defender, senior. Here comes North threatening down this way. Good defense by Summit, and it goes out of bounds. Good effort there by Joe Porter, the freshman. Freshman kid out there playing like a boss. It's good to see. Bodes well for the future of the program.
That's how you earn yourself some minutes right there.
Yeah. Or let's say continued minutes. Uh-oh, ball coming way downfield. And the goalkeeper going to make the stop. And that is Caitlin Balsiger, the goalkeeper. Only a freshman. How about that, huh? Freshman goalkeeper. Good little crowd out here on a beautiful Saturday. All kinds of stuff going on around town. You got the Brew Fest out at the Expo. You got concerts out at Hanley Farm.
Yeah, Battle of the Bones.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was today or the next 3 days or so.
Uh-oh. What a stop, Balsinger. Man, I'll tell you what, that was a great stop. Caitlin with the big, she just went down and took on the foot. I mean, she could have got that foot right in the face. You know, the kicker was right there getting ready to pounce on the ball with her foot, and she said, nope. She just hovered over it. Kind of like a bulldog over a tennis ball. You ever throw a tennis ball for a bulldog?
Yes, I have.
You know how they just go and they just sit on it and they crouch, you know, hidden tiger, crouching bulldog? Banks the bulldog, who I love dearly. It's like you throw the ball for him. He doesn't go and get it and bring it back. He runs and then he like sits on it and guards it and waits for you to come try to take it. Sound like a bulldog?
Sounds like a bulldog.
Yep.
It's not. They're not the ones playing fetch. You are.
Yeah, you're fetching them.
And as you mentioned, the freshman goalkeeper, great play for her.
Yeah, awesome. Like, good effort. I mean, that took some guts. I mean, she came out of her box and came out and had to charge the player getting ready to just lay a big kick on it. And she just dove on the ball and said, no, you don't. Good effort.
Yeah, not too much hesitation, which is key.
Yeah.
Because
you can't. And she's only a freshman. She's only a freshman. That was a boss play right there. Back to the lineup for Summit. They come out of the 6A-6 Mountain Valley Conference. The Storm, green, black, and silver are their colors. The superintendent there, Shay Michelson. Principal, Michael McDonald. I don't think that's the same Michael McDonald from, like, music fame. Mike Carpenter is the athletic director. Ross Dexter, athletic trainer. Head coach is Jamie Brock. Assistant coach is Courtney Parks. JV coach is Michael Wilson. Freshman JV2 is Michelle Zumpano. And we left off with number 4, Maddie B. She's a forward, senior. Number 5, Molly Day, another forward, a senior. Number 6, Julia Bursdahl. Julia is a midfielder and a forward, junior. Number 7 is Haley Gutowski, defender, and is a junior. Cassidy Ward, another defender that is a sophomore, as North brings the ball down, trying to get it in there. They kick it into the middle, back down into the corner. They have almost like a corner kick opportunity here, just kind of dribbling, gets it in the middle. Oh, nice job by Summit getting it out. North fighting for it. Summit headbutts it out, and coming back. North gets the possession, kicks it out. There you go. Some good passing. Summit takes it away, though. Emma Putnam is a midfielder. She's a senior. Number 10 is Morgan Hansen, a defender forward who is a junior. Joe Porter, midfielder forward, a sophomore. Or no, actually a freshman. Number 15, Healy Bledsoe. Yes, that Bledsoe, Drew Bledsoe, former New England Patriots quarterback who lives there and coaches the football team. That's his daughter. Quite the community Bend is becoming for the NFL retirees. Bledsoe said, hey guys, I found a great place. Let's come over here and control sports, and we'll be the coaches and run the high schools and have our nice Sun River homes, and made a nice place to live for themselves.
Certainly did, and I got a chance to watch his sons play a couple of years ago in the 5A state title.
Yeah, that's right. We had that game on NFHS Network. Yeah, Drew Bledsoe coaching the Summit Storm football teams. Got a couple of his buddies from the NFL. Say, hey man, this is a great place to live. Come on down. Chances are he might even be here today. He just might be here. I don't know. Look around. You definitely spot him if he was here. I think he was like 6'5".
Yeah, he's definitely towering. I think he was on the coaching sideline for the Summit Storm boys team.
And so now, back again, and Caitlin Balsiger, the freshman. Big kick. Look at that boot. Poof, out across into their side. North trying to drive it downfield. Gets a good job there. Moving the ball. Oh, good tackle. Mimi DeGardi on that one. Back to their list as North is trying to bring it down. The goalkeeper comes out and gets it. So their goalkeeper comes out. That's Katie Smythe, the goalkeeper. She's a junior. North now on the move, bringing it out. Some good effort, good movement. Bringing it down. Glad you could be with us here. It is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, or if you want to call it the Match of the Week. Here on the pitch, as they call it. Did you know that? Did you know that? Oh, did you know they call it the pitch?
Yes, but only because I learned that last week.
Okay, there you go. There you go. More games coming your way all week long. We'll give you the schedule in a minute, but I'll tell you what, like yesterday we had 8 games on at the same time. And from Klamath Falls to Portland to Gresham, Grants Pass, Medford. I mean, we were all over the state, literally. Here comes Summit now, driving the ball downfield. North tries to get it back. Good job. They get the ball over, cross it over. Kira Pica. Bring it out. Yeah, bring it out. I know it's a good movement of the ball, huh? Good tackle. Oh, there's a big tackle. Good play. That's just good incidental contact.
Yeah, no call on that one.
As Chick Hearn used to say, no blood, no foul, no harm.
Letting them play, and I certainly appreciate that.
Yeah, as long
all
as
the fans out here.
As long as it's good, hard play, and it's clean, good. If it starts getting chippy or dirty, that's a good hit.
Yeah, and everybody's out here having fun today.
Chance right. Oh, there's another good tackle. Uh-oh, ball's in the center of the field. North going for it. Oh, good takeaway there. Summit side there. Mimi DeGardi, the junior, got it out of there. But North coming right back. North showing some good tenacity right now. There's Ross with it. Jaslyn dribbling. Kicks it into the corner. Nice outlet pass on the far side. Driving down, looking to get something back inside. They do. They move it over. Just good patience. Oh, good defense by Summit to come up and knock it away. But North gets it back, knocking it into header territory. Back in the middle. Summit header. Good protecting of the ball there. Good job there by Kira Pica. Another header. Boy, it's all over the place. Some good action here.
Yeah, Summit playing some good defense, but North still keeping possession. Good patience.
Coming down now, bringing the ball down is Carolyn Schutz. Kick coming up. Oh, missed header there. And the ball goes out of bounds and knocked out there. Brisa Ledesma kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Summit ball here on the near side. Throwing in again will this time be Carolyn Schutz. Throw in long. Header hits it back, all the way back. She's going to try to play it out or get it out. Oh, they knock it out on the side. I don't think that's what they wanted to do.
I don't think so either.
Because now everybody's in position. I mean, look at them straight across the line there. They throw it in and get themselves kind of a corner kick almost from the sideline. 23 and change to go here in the first half. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from Medford School District Superintendent Brett Champion. We did an interview with him talking about some of his goals and observations. Oh, that was lucky. That was so high, it hit the pole. Unintentional shot on goal, almost turned into a goal. And even as tall as Caitlin is, she couldn't reach that one.
Lucky he was just able to hit the top bar.
And bounce the right way. For North
It's all
Medford.
about the bounce.
Yeah, for North Medford.
Summit's threatening again, but North gets back possession.
That fancy footwork.
And North has benefited from some out-of-bounds plays, able to get their defense reset.
Back to our running down the list here. Haley Gutowski, we said number 8, Cassidy Ward, sophomore defender. Number 9, Emma Putnam, a midfielder, a junior there. We talked about Healy Bledsoe, number 15. Number 16, Shay Campbell, a senior, midfielder and defender. 17 is Bree Stroud, a midfielder and a forward, a junior. Another junior, Molly Bilio, number 18. And Mimi DeGardi, number 20. And a goal. Opportunity.
Nice save in the left corner to prevent that one.
Yeah. It's like you see the point come on, then you see it come off. That's what a save is. Referees out here in their yellow shirts, black shorts. I believe there's 2 of them, just 2 of them. Yeah, 1 on each side. Doing the inbounds passing for North Medford is Carissa Sini, one of the Sini sisters, also basketball players. Good little basketball players. Going down into the corner. Out in front. Oh, picked up by the goalie. Nice job there by Katie Smythe. Who else? Let's see, Mimi DeGardi. Anna Perez, number 21, is a defender, and she's a senior. Number 22, Eliza Murray, who's a midfielder. She's a senior. That is the roster. That is the roster there. As Kyra Pica comes down the left side, gets it over into the sideline there to Sophie Elam, back into the middle. Pica challenging it. Elam going down there too. A little push in the back there by Summit. It's going to be a penalty kick. We'll see where they set it up.
Is there an Elam on the field today?
Summit with their hands in the air saying, hey, wait a minute. They got the call. Sometimes, sometimes officials will listen.
Yeah. Especially if the fans make their voices heard as well.
Yeah. Ooh, that kick didn't go the way they wanted. Wide open down there, hustling down there, trying to make the play. They get back out. Kick it to the outside, right to North. North now charging, coming down into the corner. Looking for cross-court ability. There it is. They got a player there. Oh!
Hey! You can't go through the player.
Fans voicing their
And
displeasure.
they're saying it's kick there.
That should have been a PK.
Wow. Thank you. And it is going to be North.
That one sails to the right.
So about 18 minutes to go here. No score in this one right now. Beautiful day out here. Nice little breeze, keeping it not so hot. Running the effort down for North Medford. They are the 6A-7 Southwest Conference. Black Tornado, black and red are their colors. Dr. Brett Champion, the superintendent. We'll hear from him at halftime. Principals Daniel Smith, Dr. Daniel Smith, Patrick Grady, athletic director, Mike Stevenson, athletic trainer, who's here today. Summit with the shot. Just to the outside of the goal box. But 5 shots on goal.
Yeah, it's just about chipping the defense away. The more shots on goal you have, the more potential of a goal.
There comes North Medford on the breakaway. There's the pass. Gets it over. Nice job. Gets it out there to Sophie Elam. Elam dribbling. Man on. Kicks it back. There's a high kick. Could be trouble. Oh, just over the goal box.
I thought there was an Elam out here today. I can hear Dad, former wide receiver coach for the Black Tornado.
Yep. Here comes a breakaway. She got right past the defenders, one-on-one, and it's in. Summit gets the score at the 16:06 mark, and that will stop the clock. Nicely done. So with that, Summit takes the lead 1-0 at the 16:06 mark. We'll start the kickoff here, 16:05. She did a great job breaking away, getting out on her own there. Ross now, Jaslyn moving, big kick down the sideline, leading her player down the sideline. Good hustle, got defenders behind her, not offsides. Coming back into the middle, Summit tries the takeaway. Good defense there by North. Coming back up and gets out of bounds. It'll be North ball down there on the far sideline. So for North Medford, the goalkeeper, number 00, is a freshman, Caitlin Balsiger. Number 1, Kira Pika, fielder and a midfielder. Forward and a midfielder, sophomore. A senior is Skylar Artali. Midfielder and forward. Number 2. Number 3 is Katie Anders, a defender and a forward with the junior classification. Here comes Ross with the big throw, and I bet you she can throw it really hard. She's a state champion shot putter. And goes right back out. Second verse, same as the first. Emily Parker, number 4. She is a forward and a junior. Another junior is Dakota Olawine, a defender and forward, number 5. Number 6 is Kanani Smith, a defender and forward. And Kanani is a freshman, a sophomore. Junior is Sophie Elam, and she is a position in number 7. Number 8 is Bethany Gardner, a forward, and it is a senior. Taylor Den, I wonder if that's the younger sister of Den that's playing at University of Portland State. Kylie Den, remember her?
I don't personally.
But you know, she was there like your time, wasn't she?
I graduated in 16.
Oh, okay. I think she was like 17 and went on to college. Let's see, a midfielder forward, junior, number 9. Number 10, Brooklyn Snow, a midfielder forward, a senior. You've got 11, Sophia Childreth, defender, who is a junior. A sophomore, Brisa Ledesma, defender, number 12. Also in there, too, Claire Pica. She's a senior and a forward and midfielder. Number 14, Lucy Barnes, a defender and midfielder, who is a sophomore. You've got number 16, Carissa Cini, who is a defender and senior. Another senior defender, Kayla Cini, 16 and 17. It's like, don't blink, because you might not be able to tell the difference. Let's see, and then Jaslyn Ross, number 20. She is also a goalkeeper, senior, and midfielder. And assistant coach is Kristen Reeder. Patrick Mangan is the head coach, and Morgan Berry is the junior varsity coach. They put Jazz up front. She's an aggressive player. She can get in there and do some stuff. They kind of made a little rotation there. We're seeing some substitutions starting to come in. Uh-oh, there's another breakaway. Summit, couple defenders to beat. Some fancy footwork. They get the pass out. Yep, and it's going to be offsides. Fortunate in that one.
Yeah. Had someone out in front of the entire defense. Would have been just the goalkeeper.
13 minutes to go here in the first half. Summit leads it to 1-0 on this one. 2 undefeated teams going at it. And as we said, some great action. North Medford 2-0 and doing some great stuff. North Medford with 6 goals scored this year, 4 goals allowed, and in the OSA rankings, number 5. Early in the season, so it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yeah, this is the time of the year to just test what your team has in the tank, see what depth you have.
Summit comes in at 2-1, and they have scored, let's see, Summit has scored 7 goals, given up 8, and they are ranked 10th in the state right now in the 6A. 6A-6, Mountain Valley Conference.
So good battle of 2 top 10 teams here.
Yeah. Again, you know, a lot of people are saying top 10, they've only had 3 games. How can there be rankings? You know, so it's just, you know, the first week after football, if you won, you were ranked number 1. If you lost, you were ranked number 24. So that will kind of work itself out.
Yeah, just as the season goes by, the real battles come in conference time.
Yeah. When you start hitting conference and then you start, you know, you have more games under your belt, that's when it starts coming in.
And as we've seen with conference play, it doesn't matter who you are or how talented you are. Any team can win on any day.
Yeah.
So it's just about who has more discipline as the season wears on.
Sure. And they kick it out of bounds.
Who's calling the game with you yesterday up at Jefferson?
Luther Carl, one of our new guys on the team up in the Portland area. He'll be doing games for us. But listen to this schedule. Okay, so today we got Summit at North Medford here, and we also have Bend at South Medford. They did a flip-flop last night. And then, let's see, what do we got? Okay, so then coming up on Monday, Hidden Valley at Crater Soccer, and then on Tuesday, Phoenix at Crater. And on Tuesday, Sutherland at St. Mary's, Mountain View at Grants Pass. Then on Wednesday, Paisley at St. Mary's. Soccer on Thursday, we got Henley at St. Mary's and South Umpqua. Volleyball at St. Mary's. We start volleyball coverage as well. And then next Friday, another slate of games. North Medford is at Bend. I'll be at that one. South Medford at Centennial. Mountain View is at Grants Pass. Grant at West Salem, Thurston at Crater, and Regis at St. Mary's. And I think we got a Phoenix game and maybe a Cascade Christian game coming in there too.
That's a good slate of games.
I'll tell you. And then the Rogue Valley Classic Volleyball Tournament coming up next Saturday. And a whole host of Sheldon at North Medford, girls soccer at 1, Grants Pass at South Medford, South Medford girls soccer at Grants Pass, St. Mary's at Cascade, and St. Mary's at Caitlin Gable, those boys and girls soccer. They're playing one of those St. Mary's. The boys soccer is here, and the girls are up there at Caitlin Gable. Last year we did close to 400 events during the regular season, and then we did playoffs and all that and championships for the NFHS and OSAA. So we're busy bees.
It's fun to be out here, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what.
Beats working.
Sure does. It's not work if you're having fun.
Are you kidding? I've been doing this for Table Rock for 15 years. I love this. I've done, we've done everything from, we've done everything from wrestling to graduation ceremonies.
And concerts.
Concerts,
As
yeah.
I saw the reads.
Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, this morning, U.S. Cellular, celebrating their 30th anniversary, gave away 3,500 tickets to see Macklemore at the Bimart Arena at the Expo grounds, where today they've got the Brewfest and Battle of the Bones going on out there. And then what's the country band there tonight?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of it.
I'm not sure. That's not my genre of preference.
Yeah, not mine either. I can vibe to it though.
Yeah, I can dig some of it. I like the old school country better.
Yeah, I like bluegrass and.
Yeah, it's like I'm not big on the country pop.
Yeah, I'll have to agree there.
I like more not necessarily the picking and a grinning, but I like the more musical. Here's a throw in for Summit going down as we approach the 8-minute mark. Summit 2-1 in conference. West Salem 4-0 in their conference right now. None of them league games. Nobody's had any league games yet. McNary at 2-1-1. Ties. What's a tie about? God, flip a coin.
I'm in favor of just playing until someone scores.
Right. Until the team fouls out.
That's how you get tired, though.
So for the Mountain Valley Conference, West Salem, McNary, Summit, Bend, Mountain View, Sprague, McKay, and South Salem. And the Southwest Conference, of course, is North Medford, South Eugene, which always has a good team, Sheldon, which has a very good team, Roseburg, Grants Pass, and South Medford. North Medford sits at 2-0 right now. South Eugene is at 2-0. Sheldon at 2-1. Roseburg at 2-2. Grant is at 1-1-1. And South Medford is 0-2-1. So today is North Medford's third game. North Medford in these early OSA rankings are number 5.
Call number 6 for the hold.
.6:35 to go. Deputy Soto along with Jonathan McCrary. Thanks for being with us here today. The OSA would like to remind you that high school activities are all about participation, teamwork, effort, and sacrifice. The OSA and the participating schools encourage you to keep your high school activities in the proper perspective by maintaining a positive attitude toward your players, officials, and the opposing team. Continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout the contest and refrain from derogatory comments or behaviors, chants, etc. It's all about respect of the game, each other, and yourself. Another breakaway. Great defense there. Dakota Allowine there with a big stop. And she felt it on her leg. You can tell she's kind of like, ow, ow, ow.
But it did succeed in stopping the breakaway. Summit's had a few of them tonight.
Yeah. Some substitutions coming in. So we got you the rosters there. Appreciate that. You know what sounds really good right now? You can get your Crunch On with Crispy Crunchy Chicken. It's available at My Circle K. Now that's a game winner right there. no matter the score. Find them, follow them, kick back with them at mycirclek.com. Get that good chicken, those honey butter biscuits, the mac and cheese, the jambalaya. Oh, man, I think I know where I'm going after the game.
I've had the mac and cheese. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, it's got that little burnt crust on it. Yeah, good stuff.
Stoppage as some substitutions come in.
There we go. 4:30. Let's see, we got to resync our clocks, I think. What do we got? Oh, no, we're right on schedule. It's odd when our clock matches the scoreboard clock exactly. We usually have to fudge it now and then, especially in football. Uh-oh. I think that's a clean breakaway. Oh, another goal for Summit.
And that was a well-executed run out on that one.
Yeah, good breakaway.
Let's get him back.
So here's one of those times we got to fix the clock back to 4:11. Glad we could have you with us here today.
Yeah, we were doing Phoenix soccer and couldn't see the scoreboard behind the trees, so we were basically at the mercy of the flow of the game.
So you couldn't see the forest for the trees?
Couldn't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah, that's a saying, you know.
That one goes out of bounds.
Table Rock Sports is pleased to bring you these activities in our partnerships with the NFHS and the OSAA. You know, we have all kinds of great stuff that we do. You know, and speaking of which, it's time for former high school athletes to get back in the game. You remember, you know, the people who did your games when you were playing sports? Well, please consider becoming an OSA official. Very big, serious shortage statewide in all sports at all levels. Remember those people that did your games? Well, now it's your turn to get back in the game. Visit newofficials.org to learn how you can get back in the game. Get to see the action up close. Hear the grunts. See the sweat. Doesn't that sound fun? Oh, it's crack up. It's kind of like in football, I think the best position is being the ball marker keeper, because you're right at the line of scrimmage every play.
Yeah, I'd like to be a line judge.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a lot of important calls, too.
Well, yeah, that's why if you're just the guy that's right at the line with the stick, you don't have to make any calls. You're just holding the stick.
Yeah.
You just watch the game. Wherever the ball is, you're right there. And nobody's in front of you.
And we appreciate our chain gang.
Or holding up umbrellas.
Yeah, a couple good friends of mine and some family have been OSA officials.
Yeah. Yeah, good guy that used to do games with me, Joe Mattis, is a official for the OSAA out of the Rogue Valley Officials Association. North on the breakaway. Got to hustle, get out there, shot on goal. Oh, off to the right. North back on the defense again. It'll be Summit's throw in as we are approaching. Let's see, I gotta get back on the right track here.
Under a minute left.
Yeah.
Good save by North there. But Summit has the ball back. Feeling the pressure now as Clock approaches 38 seconds.
Got a stoppage of the clock coming up. What do we have? Do you have a card on somebody? Yellow card on Jazz at 25 seconds. Huh. Early break for the half.
I think she gave him some talk back. Didn't like it, so she got a yellow card. Clock has stopped at 25 seconds.
Yeah, he's writing it down, his little handy dandy. What was that show that had the little cartoon dog?
There's been quite a few of them.
And the guy with the handy dandy notebook. Paprika. Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues.
Yeah, the handy Blue's Clues notebook. Here they come, everybody gathering around the middle. Here's the kick. Header up over the bar. That'll give them a corner kick.
And that might just take us to the half.
Under 15 to play. By the time they get it out there and set up, they better hurry up. They better hurry up. 5 seconds. There's the kick. They do get it in. Ball's in the air. 2 seconds. Ball's out. 1 shot on goal. And that is it. That will bring us to the end of the first half. And it is halftime with the score. And then we'll just pull it out on a wide shot and give you a look there and take a look at the break board on the John L. Scott scoreboard. At the half, Summit leads it 2-0 over North Medford. When we come back, we'll have a interview with Dr. Brett Champion after this break here on Table Rock Sports in just a moment. Stay with us. Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls practice a full scope of services, from corrective jaw surgery to wisdom teeth removal and much more. For more information or to schedule your complimentary dental implant consultation, call 541-779-3781.
How have you found Medford and how's the transition been?
The whole Medford community has been incredibly welcoming and supportive, and I've loved to see how this entire community rallies around our schools. I mean, it's just such good things happening for kids all over this community. It's good stuff.
What did you see about the district that presented opportunities you're interested in, challenges maybe that you'll face here in Medford?
Yeah, a lot of great things already happening for students here in this school district. I mean, some of the work around pathways is really incredible, and opportunities for kids to get involved early on to see, am I interested in a particular field or not, and learning that is really incredible here in the district. Yep. And then we have a great board of directors who is very interested in how do we ensure that our students are ready for whatever their next step is. And we talk about having every option open for them. And so that's important too, to have a board that understands that it's got to be always about the students. And then I've gotten to know a lot of the staff here in the district, and whether they're in the classroom or coaching, or they're at central office, or frankly in cafeterias or driving a bus. These are folks who are focused on the students, and so having that opportunity to work with these adults who are so interested in ensuring that our students are successful is just a joy. And so it has been part of my very fortunate career to be able to work in districts where that's been the case, and that's certainly the case here too. And so I was very interested in doing that in a little bit different locale here in Southern Oregon, which has been a joy as well.
Excellent. Heard great things about your visits to Kids Unlimited and Logos to charter schools.
Sure.
School is a little different as we go forward. Meeting the needs of kids, so that's a neat opportunity within the district, a new opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. So this idea of of options for kids is something that is very exciting to me. We know that as adults, we like having options whenever we make choices about a variety of things, and the same should be true for our parents and for our students as well. Within a system, having opportunities for students to explore a variety of things, whether, to your point, whether it is in a different environment, a particular different school, or whether it is within our traditional schools, having options for kids is always a good thing. And frankly, it leads to a more quality education because then the student's able to get in and experiment with some things. And it's not just finding things they love. That's exciting, of course.
Yep.
But equally exciting is when kids get into something and realize, I hate this. You know, I mean, how much better to discover that when you're 16?
They call that math. Right?
No. How much better to discover that you think you want to be a vet, and instead of figuring out at 26 after you've invested in all the schooling that I don't really like this, how much better when you're 16 to say, this is gross. I don't want to deal with this. I mean, no offense to vet folks. I appreciate those guys. But again, we want to make sure that there are options for kids in a variety of places, not just high school either.
Yeah.
One of the things we talk about, I love the staff here in the Medford School District, talking to some elementary teachers recently, this idea of making sure that students are building relationships with each other in our classrooms is so important because we're a relationship business. I mean, that's what we're all about. And so part of our work with social emotional learning and ensuring that our kids are knowing how to get along with each other, and part of that is in this whole idea of choice.
We're here because U.S. Cellular has unlimited data, and our total plans don't have hidden fees.
Neither does my plan.
You sure about that? Hidden fees from other carriers pop up unexpectedly and hit you over and over again. Get no hidden fees and unlimited data with a stronger signal plus $300 back only from U.S. Cellular.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Hello, I'm Ian McDonald, Medford Police Department School Resource Officer for Hedrick Middle School, as well as Lone Pine, Hoover, and Roosevelt Elementaries. Resource officers provide a consistent presence on campus to protect and support students and staff and to keep them informed and updated on safety issues. It's also our job to work with our surrounding neighborhoods on behavior or nuisance issues. Contact your school if you have a concern. I'm School Resource Officer Ian McDonald, working to ensure the safety of our students.
And we welcome you back for the second half action. I'm with Jonathan McCrae. Glad to have you with us. And we are getting ready for the second half. Teams coming on the field as we go to the second half. Put our 40 minutes on there. North trailing by 2 on 2 good breakout kicks. We'll see what happens. North will have the first possession, so we'll see what they can do. Summit with some good defense right out of the gate there. And goes out of bounds. On the throw-in will be Kayla Cini. Gets the pass moving there. Nicely done. They're going to fight for it up front. Summit brings it back out, tries to clear it out. Left foot kick back in. North kicks it down into the goal box a little bit too hard, but had an opportunity there charging on that one, Sophie Elam. Nice stop there by Katie Smythe. So what do you think North has to do to get back in this game, Jonathan?
I think they have to limit breakaway opportunities and runouts because those are the 2 goals Summit scored today.
Yeah.
Just keeping your defense in tight. And staying disciplined, not being too quick to kick it out.
Summit gets it out cross field.
And don't try to get it all back at once. It takes 1 goal at a time to get back in this
methodically,
game.
You have to just keep your passing. You know, that's the important thing, is stay spread out, keep your passing going. And, you know, you got to play tough defense, which they've been doing. And Summit leads at 2-0, both of those coming in the first half. Be a goal kick for the Black Tornado. Again, this and other games you can watch on Table Rock Sports. They're archived there, also on YouTube, and some of our games are also broadcast on the NFHSnetwork.com if you have a membership for that. You need that for playoffs and championships, as that is contracted by the OSAA with the NFHS, and Table Rock Sports is the designated provider. We do all the OSAA football, basketball, softball, baseball, what else? Soccer championships throughout the state. In the postseason, that we have no control over. It's a $9.95 fee for the month, but you can watch unlimited games. I mean, if you really want to watch high school sports, you can probably watch 1,000 games in a month. You know, from all across the country, all kinds of sports, all kinds of activities through the NFHS.com, NFHSnetwork.com subscription. Fortunately, during the regular season on Table Rock Sports, there is no fee. You can watch it thanks to our generous sponsors, people who help make this available at no charge. You know, people like the Lithia Superstore. You know, we want to thank you for watching the live high school sports coverage on TableRockSports.net, made possible by people like the Lithia Superstore and Crater Lake Highway and General Manager Jason Lawrence. You can browse them online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with their outstanding staff. Say hi and thank Jason Lawrence if you get a chance. Our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. We encourage you to patronize our sponsors in a good way. See what I did there? Made sure we didn't confuse about patronize the sponsors. Nice tackle there by Ross. Gets possession of the ball, moves it back into the middle, gets it back out. Some good pass, good ball movement. Good defense by Summit, too. They're giving North all they can handle. There they go. They move it back out. Down into the corner, getting it out there now to Emily Parker. Parker, ooh, got it right in front of the goal with a possible header, but couldn't quite get it there. And so at the 35-minute mark, it stays 2-0.
Almost lost that one in the sun, but it sailed high.
Christopher Cross would say it was sailing away. Get used to it, Jonathan.
You're on fire with the references tonight.
Especially on the sun. Before or after the game, you can stop in at Arby's at 41 East Stewart Avenue in Medford, where they have the meats, and boy, do they mean it. Have you ever been there lately? They got some great market fresh sandwiches. They got, of course, the beef and cheddar. That's the classic. But, I've always liked Arby's for two things, the Jamocha shakes and the curly fries.
Can't go wrong with the curly fries and the Coke floats.
I think she didn't touch it because she knew she'd be offsides. So she just let it roll to the goalkeeper. Just intimidated the goalkeeper. There's the kick out from the box, right to about midfield. Ross with the body block. Gets it back over there on the outside. Dakota Allowine. Ross battling. There she comes down. Jazz. Two-sport athlete. I don't know if she's going to play basketball or not, but she's a state champion shot putter. I always liked shot put. Did you do shot in high school?
I actually didn't do track and field.
Oh, okay.
I always thought about it. Same with wrestling, but I was strictly football.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my son Michael was a two-time all-conference lineman in football in 2008, 2009, and then a two-time state competitor, district champion in shot put.
Nice.
And 2 years in a row at the old Hayward Field, soon to be the new Hayward Field, he competed against Ryan Krauser. Do you know that name?
It rings a bell.
Ryan Krauser from the Gresham area, shot putter there. Most of the guys, when Michael was throwing, were throwing between 50, 52, 54 feet. Krauser threw 66 and later went on to throw at Texas, became a national champion in college, and later went on to the Rio Olympics and won the gold medal.
Wow.
So he competed against a gold medalist when he was in high school at Hayward Field. Memories of a lifetime there. I mean, if losing can be a memory, but yeah, you lose to a gold medalist, well, that's not a bad loss.
I still speak with pride when I tell people that I played against Justin Herbert.
Oh, there you go.
3-4 times.
There you go. That's right.
And I'll tell you what, that kid, he is much bigger in person than he looks on TV.
I remember
He's hard to get down.
I remember doing a game at Sheldon, watching him. He had a breakaway, and when he would run, remember the movie Avatar?
Yeah.
He would run like an avatar. His steps were like 7 yards.
He has full strides.
Yeah, I mean, he would.
Which makes him hard to get down.
It's like every step was 5 yards, and I'm just like, wow, man, this guy's an avatar. That's a compliment, by the way. Got a big game today against Montana, and a local boy from Cascade Christian playing for Montana. Got Dante Olson, Jeff Olson's son, who played at Cascade Christian. Used to call his name on the Pop Warner field at Spiegelberg when he was 8 years old. God, he's old. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, the Olson family is staple around here.
Yeah. Jeff, Linda, Mike, Dante. So he's doing very well at the Montana Grizzlies. Thank you very much. One of the leading tacklers in the nation. They're going to have their hands full with the Ducks today. That game is on late. It's like 7:30 game, 7:45 game for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is good because I can get done with all the sports I'm doing today and be home and watch it.
I love primetime games. People on the East Coast, not so much, but it's always good for us. We get off of work, come home.
I know when I lived and worked in New York City, it's like Monday Night Football started at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And when you live in New York and you commute an hour by train to get into New York City, I lived in Queens, and it's like the game got over at, oh my gosh, it got over like at 1 o'clock in the morning.
If you got work in the morning, that's not a.
And you had to be on the train by 7. You had to be on the train you had to be on the subway by 7 to get to work by 8.
The things we do to watch the sports we love.
I tell you.
It's all worth it in the end, though.
Speaking of sports, we're coming up on 30 minutes left in this one. Here's a breakaway for North. Goalie comes out with the kick. Dangerous out in front of the box. That's open season. There's a good opportunity. North, nobody in front.
Goalie backpedaling.
Yeah, good stop there. Left-footed shot on goal.
North with several breakaway opportunities already. Getting what they'd like to get in the first half.
Yeah. They're very aggressive. Summit, though, very tenacious on D. No pun there. But
You made the tenacious D joke last week.
yeah, this week was next week last week. That's a Bugs Bunny reference. That's when Daffy Duck wanted to host the show, and he said, "You said I could host next week." That's right. This week was next week last week. And Daffy Duck just like shakes his head. Want to remind you, every Friday night you can check out Friday Night Football coming up. Joe Brett, Brian Schnee, myself, I'm on there from time to time. You'll see highlights from our Table Rock sports teams only on Channel 10. And we have also watched the teams live on the set each week. Last night they had Crater on there, who's off to a really good start, 2-0. They beat Wilsonville. Last night they won, who did they have last night? Willamette? I think they had Willamette last night. Did you do a game last night?
I did not. The last game I did was Phoenix Soccer on Tuesday, I believe.
Oh, okay. Who'd you do that with? I don't know, some guy.
Some guy.
Some guy showed up, so I'm supposed to be here.
I was the guy that showed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning everybody's names.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's
Lots of
tough
great
because
guys.
at one time we're doing 8 games. That's at least 2 minutes. So we got 20, 25 guys working for Table Rock Sports right now. So glad we're providing independent contractor employment in the private sector. No tax money involved here.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't government cheese. This is private sector cheese.
It's my favorite kind of cheese.
That's right. And oftentimes the broadcasts are quite cheesy.
Yes.
Hey, you're not supposed to agree.
We'll see how many more references we get in today.
Yeah. It's like a bad Groucho Marx movie. Here's a throw in. Oh, close. Well, they booted out. Oh, missed kick. Could be trouble in the corner.
That one tricked me out.
Yeah.
Good footwork.
Summit doing a good job of getting the ball out of the hole, getting it back out, moving it out around the right side. Molly Day, the senior. Now Summit's on the storm. Every pun intended. Good tackle body there. And ball goes out of bounds. It'll be North ball.
Another example, just letting them play.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know, the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal, they're happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. They have an office right here in Medford, 1625 McAndrews. They also have offices in Grants Pass and Klamath Falls. You know, they offer a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. So check them out.
Yeah, and with the new and improved Table Rock Sports website, you get to see all the games at once. Got a chance, even when I was in the middle of a game, to watch several. And
yeah,
that Crater team is going to surprise a lot of people this
year.
year.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, it's great. Like when we're at Spiegelberg, they have a computer and a monitor up there on the wall, and we call it up, and we can watch all 8 games at the same time and keep track of the scores so we can give the scores out, and it's great. You can watch it on your phone, too. You can be at the game and watch it on it. It's on about a minute delay, so it's like having instant replay. 26 and change to go. Big collision there with no call. He's saying keep playing. Both players thought it was something there. Kira Pica and Maddie B both looked at the official, said it's got to be a call one way or the other.
They had no choice but to keep running.
Yeah, the official just put his hand up and said keep playing. Goes, I didn't call it. Keep playing. Sometimes in soccer they get a little dramatic.
I think the drama increases as the level of competition increases as well.
And we got the X in the arms. And that will stop our clock. Now we're back exactly on the same. 25:54. And so she's going out. So she was in that last little altercation. And now she gets a yellow card.
Must have heard the fans.
Yeah. So now we're getting ready to start play again. Sub comes in. Another game on there today as well. You can watch both at the same time. There's the throw in. Clock starts off again. Little breeze, as you can hear in the microphones. Not a lot we can do about that. Amy. Ball being moved along. Goes into the midfield. And North will have the throw in there. Taylor Den gets the ball in. North trying to make a score.
Tried to get it in before the defense got set up.
Yeah.
It was just a little bit late.
Right at the 25 mark, at the 25-minute mark, they're trying to make the ball in the pass. Under 25 to go here in this contest.
Lots of former athletes and alumni out here today.
Yeah, who? You see them?
We got the Elam family. You got the Bledsoe family somewhere.
Somewhere around here. You know there's got to be somebody from the family here. I mean, because there's no football. Well, he might have football practice or film today.
I recognize a Ross name, too. Any relation to Joanna Ross?
Yeah, I believe so.
She played basketball for North Medford a couple of years ago.
Yep. I worked with her this summer at the KU program, the summer school program.
I used to go to KU.
Yeah?
Yeah, with Will Young.
Yeah.
Summer program.
Yeah, he's working across the street now at Youth for Christ.
Good for Will.
Yeah, Will's a good guy. And my kid played basketball with and against A.C. Young, who played at UC Irvine.
I remember Alex.
Yeah. AC and Dungannon and Richardson, those guys, they had pretty good Phoenix teams back in the day.
Could have made some noise in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Came in as an underdog. I remember that game.
Yeah. Trivia question. You ready?
I am ready.
What is the mascot of UC Irvine?
UC Irvine, are they the Anteaters?
They are. We have a winner. Ding, 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 ding.
Surprised I got that one. That one's in my March Madness knowledge bank.
Oh, okay. All right, here, I'll give you a March Madness question. Who defeated Ohio State in 1939 to win the first NCAA tournament championship?
First NCAA tournament
Defeating
championship.
Ohio State.
That was before all the bracket stuff. Was it Oregon?
It was.
Okay.
Wow. You're 2 for 2, kid. That's not bad. And they weren't called the Ducks back then.
They were called the... I'm trying to remember. Were they the Fighting Ducks?
No, they were the Tall Furs.
Tall Furs.
There you go.
Yeah, my...
1939. That was the year my mom was born.
It's before my time. I remember my grandfather telling me about that Oregon team.
Well, George Washington was before my time. I still know he was the first president. I hate when people use, oh, that was before my time. So that means you're not supposed to know it? Especially history. And you, sports history. Come on. You're a sportscaster. Get on.
I love my history.
There you go. All right, 21 minutes from now, this game will be history. And if North doesn't pick up the pace here, it's going to be See that segue? Oh, little trouble there for North. They kick it out to the parking lot. That one's going to go across the street right out in front of the cars.
Right into the student section.
Do we have a ball or anything? Any second ball? They're going to have to wait, stop the clock. They don't stop the clock. We're waiting on a ball here. Oh, a guy got out of his car, threw it back in. Thank you very much.
That is very helpful.
Thanks to the person in that white Suburban out there.
Not helping North out with the time drainage here.
Right.
Being down 2-0. But the ball's back in play.
Yeah, you would have thought with the ball going out of play, out of reach, that they would have stopped the clock. Oh, that was dangerous.
That was close.
That one went up over, and that was real good because she couldn't reach it. As tall as she is, she couldn't reach that. That just barely fell above the bar.
Yeah, there's just a corner in that net where it's just beyond the reach, the goalie.
Yeah.
Had to think that's where they're aiming.
Ball coming back into the midfield. Down into the corner. Ball down into the corner for a corner kick. Comes in. North trying to get it out of there. Good fight for it. And it goes out of bounds to all the youth soccer fans in their little chairs they've had since the kids played 4th grade. I don't know why they let them sit down there like that when there's bleachers. Could get hurt. They're on the field to play.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to sit down that close.
I guess they just like what you were talking about earlier, the action, the sweat.
Yeah, well, I mean, sure, they want to be close to the action and all that, but, I mean, they're actually on the field to play.
Yeah,
that sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, they need that space to throw in.
Yeah, throw in, out of bounds, kids chasing balls out of bounds. I mean, technically, there's a sidewalk. That is where patrons and participants draw the line and don't cross that sidewalk. They should not be below that. People used to sit on that sidewalk, and that was fine. But now they're coming down just like, soccer games at Fickner. They're just right up on the sideline.
Right to the line. And there's plenty of grass, too. It goes pretty far back.
Yeah. Then when they have their umbrellas and, we asked the acting athletic director here to nicely go down and ask those people if they would mind moving up a couple rows out of our camera shot, and they refused. Oh, trying to work it hard there. Kira Pica gets it back. They bring it back to reset. They get it over across, moving it over to the other side. Ledesma kicks it to the left side.
North feeling the sense of urgency here.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time to waste. 18 minutes and change to go.
Another
Summit coming back again, looking to knock their 3rd goal in. Good block. Great defense on the far side there. Good hustle out there by Dakota Allewine. Now moving the ball around the outside is Eliza Murray. There's a hard tackle. They're going to call that one. That one's going to get a big X and a card.
Still a little shaken up, but waves it off.
It's going to be a penalty kick right in the box. Oh, boy. Here's a challenge for the goalkeeper, that's for sure. Summit with the opportunity. Molly Day going for the kick here with 17:43 to go. They're telling everybody back up behind the line. Big shot here. I mean, how do you psych out the goalie? It's like, do you fake your body movement? See what she does. Here she comes, makes the move, and it's in.
It's kind of like the build-up for an onside kick where you're walking one way, kick it with the other foot.
Yeah, let's take a look at this kick real quick as they set it up. They come in, line it up, and let's go right about there. We'll take a look. All right. So here she comes, backs up. Nice slow approach.
Yeah, that one just a standard follow-through, was able to get it around the goalie.
And, you know, she took her time, got the whistle. Look, she's looking. It's kind of a chess match there.
Battle of minds.
There's the whistle. There's the kick. Goes in. Back to live action now.
He didn't put his hand up. He threw his whistle.
17 minutes on the approach. Hustling down. And they're going to kick it out of bounds. North Medford will have it down there. Making the throw in will be Sophie Elam. Quickly on the hustle. There's a chance on goal. And she scoped it up.
Not a bad effort there, though.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of plays you need.
Big bounce.
And that one will roll out of bounds. Starting to warm up out here.
Get the ball back into play.
Has an outlet player forward, but takes it back.
High kick over the goal. Under 15 minutes to go. Want to remind you, coming up at the end of the game, we'll have our My Circle K post-game report. Be sure to stick around for that. And we'll also talk about our Southern Oregon Sports Commission player of the game. And the Oregon Travel Medford Southern Oregon Sports Commission are working to help fans know their role. Learn more at travelmedford.com/Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Know your role. If you're a fan, be a fan. If you're a player, be a player. If you're a coach, be a coach. Let the refs ref and positively encourage your players. Nice little battle there between Skylar Otelli and Anna Perez. North trying to get possession. Jazz with a nice outlet pass down the side. Summit, though, just at every turn is right there, judging the ball really good. Taylor Den. Pass into the middle. Some footwork. Gets an opportunity. Oh, big kick, a miss. Gets it again. There's a shot on goal just to the outside.
That was very close.
Best look North has had in a while. Skylar Atali working hard, trying to keep the ball down in front of her. Hold it. Headbutt there, puts it back in deep. Pursuing it on the outside. Nice kick. Gonna go out of bounds. North Medford. Carissa Sini is senior. One of two senior Sinis. Sounds like something you put on a pizza. Yeah, I want the pizza with senior Sinis. Or is that pepper Sinis?
Could be either.
Either Sini?
Either Sini.
There you go. I think we took that as far as it could go.
Yeah.
12 minutes. There's the throw in. Summit trying to get the ball out. Don't want North Medford to get on the board because then it's a tight race. Right now they've got a 3-0 lead.
Ball hits the ref.
Yeah, that's never good. I don't know if you can hear it, but we have a frog under the bleachers. He's like, brr, brr, brr. He's down there. Yeah, I heard him when I was setting up.
He's just out here enjoying some soccer too.
Yeah. We're playing on the pitch that's on his pad. See, right there. She had to stop her momentum because she didn't want to hit the people laying on the grass.
Yep.
That right there is what we're talking about. Those people should not be sitting that close to the field.
Especially not at center field.
Well, yeah, I mean, you saw her. She was like charging, trying to save the ball, and she had to stop and let it go out of bounds, lose possession, because she would have ran into that kid and the baby and the umbrella.
Yeah, I've seen too many plays now where that's happened, especially right there at center field. You need to use your momentum to get the ball back in play.
Yeah.
And it works most of the time. Summit with control. Gives the ball right back up. And call offsides. Fortunate break for North there. Or should I say Summit?
Under 10 minutes to play in this one. 3-0 Summit with the lead. North Medford fighting. Here's an opportunity. A little breakaway. Ball's deep. Chasing it down the far side. Making a move on it is Taylor Den. She's got some dribbling to do. Gets it in there. Has a couple defenders on her. Comes back around the other side. Making her move. And loses control. Summit takes it back the other way. But Den charging down that one side. Trying to make something happen. North has had opportunities. But somehow Summit has continued to just be pesky.
Yeah, it all comes down to defense today. Defense leads to offense.
Yeah. Getting a lot of wind picking up on the mics.
That one's thrown in.
I had a couple of windscreens, and I thought yours had a windscreen on it, but it's not on the mic. I'll have to look and see where it went. there you go.
Yeah, it should be better.
That takes care of that.
I was like, I can't hear myself. It's probably a good thing.
7:45 to go in this one. Coming up again, we'll have the My Circle K post-game report. Be sure to join us for that. Good opportunity here.
That one's saved. That time able to save it from going out of bounds at center field, but kicks it right out.
And that ball's going to go down. Good hustle. Heading down the field, trying to make a boundary. She's out in front of the defender and loses it out. That'll be a corner kick. Good opportunity here. At the 6-minute mark, here comes the kick in. Going to be in from Sophie Elam. She must be the marksman. No go. Interesting to see the city of Medford looking at proposals for an aquatics park.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was part when I was the executive director of the North Clackamas Chamber of Commerce of helping Don Robertson get the North Clackamas Aquatics Park built there on Harmony Road in Milwaukee. Great place.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff coming to Medford in the next couple of years. We're getting a Chick-fil-A. Got the aquatics park coming.
Possibly. It's in the proposed stages.
In the proposed stages.
Of course, it's going to take a bond measure of some sort, or a tax, or...
Yeah, everything comes at a price.
Yeah. 5 minutes would be a great thing for the community, for Southern Oregon. I mean, it'd be a place people from all over could come.
Definitely after, especially after Jackson Pool and other community centers. We have a few of them around here.
Yeah.
But an aquatic center of that size would be the crown jewel, per se.
Yeah. Got to hustle. 4:25 to go.
North Medford trying to go for a superhuman effort to get some points on the board and get back in this game as we approach the final minutes.
Summit with the takeaway now, driving the ball back the other way.
They'll try to keep possession here.
Good defense. Woo, that one's going sky high. That's a field goal.
That one sailed.
Don't stop the clock, even though they don't have a ball to play with. There, they get one out of the corner there.
It's better to have and not need than need and not have.
Yeah.
Keeping a spare ball around definitely helps.
So here they come back now. Summit trying to get it. Charger, Charger, Charger. There you go. Get it out of there.
At this point, North might want to go for some power kicking methods to get the ball on the other side of the.
Yeah, just boot it as far as you can down and let everybody run down to it so the ball's on this half of the field.
Yeah, seeing whose athletes can get down the field and potentially get some points.
Trying to get a header in there. Uh-oh, there's a shot on goal. Oh, just a little bit high.
Yeah, that one stays in the park, though.
As we're approaching the 2:30 mark. What was that?
It's a beautiful day out here.
I was checking which mic is picking up all that noise. It's the crowd mic because it's faced out toward the wind. Need to get a screen on that one. Got some tripping going on out there.
Considering the time, they'll let it go.
Down into the corner. Got a dog on the field too. The dog wants the ball. You know, it's like I think the district needs to kind of enforce the fact that, you know, dogs, balls, kids, tents, stuff should not be on the playing field.
Just things you can't control because
somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And that's a safety issue, and I'm sure Amy Tiger is big on that, being the safety director. There's another one off into the street, and that's not going to stop the clock as we approach the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, two things you can't predict are kids and animals.
Yeah.
And the wind, as we've seen today.
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna want to have someone stand out there in the parking lot just in case. Got a few balls kicked over. As this one winds down, we want to thank everybody for joining us today on this broadcast. I'd like to thank our sponsors as well for making this all possible. You guys are the greatest. 30 seconds left. One last push here for North. And that one will sail out of bounds and bring us to a close.
And with that, it becomes a final 3-0, our final score, but a nice job by both teams playing hard. North Medford playing hard as well. So we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do. But so North Medford and Summit. Summit stays undefeated. North Medford gets their first loss of the season.
And a really good learning opportunity for both teams to play these out-of-conference games against tough competition. Sets you up really well for late conference play later in the season.
Yeah. But as we do take a look at the break board, you can see the final there on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it is 3-0 North Medford taking the loss to Summit today. And we thank you for being with us here on this Table Rock Sports production. And so with that, we will sign off from here. Thanks for being with us. Jonathan, thanks for being with me here today on this broadcast.
No problem, Demi. Had a lot of fun out here.
Appreciate it. Nice warm thing. Now get about our way. We want to thank you for watching today's broadcast. Be sure to watch the free download you can get on the app or on the website. We'd like to thank North Medford Athletic Director Patrick Grady for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. And special thanks to all the coaches, players, etc. for being here with us as well, too. And to the teams for trying their best and working hard. So the players coming over, thanking their fans, making their appearance here. Also, too, more sports coming your way on Monday and so be sure to check that out. Like we said, coming up, On Monday, Hidden Valley at Crater Soccer, that one at 7 p.m. And then Tuesday, Phoenix Crater at 7 p.m., Sutherland St. Mary's at 4, Mountain View and Grants Pass at 6. Then on Wednesday, Paisley at St. Mary's at 4. Then on Thursday, Henley at St. Mary's, South Umpqua at St. Mary's. And then Friday Night Football, North at Bend, South at Centennial, Mountain View at Grants Pass, Grant at West Salem, Thursday at Crater, Regis at St. Mary's. Man, I'm tired just saying it. Whew, and that's a lot of travel for all of us. Anyway, thanks again for being with us again, and all of our sponsors: Arby's, the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Bill's Glass, Lithia Superstore, My Circle K, the OSAA, and everybody who helps make this possible. Don't forget, Friday nights, tune in to Friday Night Football, and you'll see it all then there. Next Table Rock Sports production coming up on Monday. Be sure to check it out. Again, the final score, Summit 3 and North Medford 0. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports with Jonathan McCreary. I'm Deputy Soto saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.